There are barely any hands without a cell phone today. Cell phones were introduced in the early 20th century and it has now gone global and has continued to evolve since then. However, the concern has been raised on whether electromagnetic radiation is truly hazardous to human health. There are news headlines saying that cell phones are dangerous and others claiming that cell phones have shown to be safe. If we start now, we will have a long debate over whether cell phones are safe or dangerous. It's difficult to choose, especially when we have become so reliant on these efficient communication devices. I'm Rupesh from Technosana.com and let's discuss whether cell phones are harmful to our health or not. To further clarify potential health concerns, including cancer risk from exposure to radiofrequency radiation utilized in 2G and 3G telephones, National Toxicology Program conducted toxicological experiments in rats and mice. The research took more than 10 years to complete. However, this research is the most meticulous examination of health effects in animals exposed to RFR to date. The findings will be used to drive future research into newer technology. They discovered that rats exposed to moderate to high amounts of cell phone radiation were more likely to develop brain cancer and heart tumor known as schwannomas. Although only 4% of male rats exposed to radiation acquired malignant tumors, they are so uncommon that experts believe cell phone radiation is to blame. Because humans can acquire tumors that are comparable to those found in mice, and this research applies to people. Furthermore, NTP discovered that newborn rats and their mothers had decreased body weights, especially when exposed to high amounts of RFR during pregnancy and breastfeeding. But these animals developed to their usual size. According to the researchers, RFR exposure was connected to large increase in DNA damage in the frontal cortex of male mice, blood cells of female mice, and the hippocampus of male rats. Radio frequency radiation studies conducted by NTP on 2G and 3G telephones do not apply to 4G or 5G technology. These newer technologies employ signal modulation techniques that differ from those utilized in the experiments. The NTP research also didn't look at the Wi-Fi frequencies and modulations. Does cell phone cause cancer? Some types of radiation can cause DNA damage, which can result in cancer. However, your cell phone does not emit that level of radiation. Because cancer takes 10 to 20 years to grow up until the phase where it can be detected. It will take years of research to determine whether or not cell phone causes cancer. However, the concern has been shown and several organizations suggest being cautious while using cell phones. The World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer examines all relevant data on radiation from cell phones. Radiofrequency electromagnetic radiation, often known as microwave radiation, is a form of radiation. The IARC found evidence that indicated this radiation is possibly carcinogenic to humans. However, there is insufficient study evidence to determine whether cell phones are risky or safe. Do cell phones emit radiation? Yes, radiofrequency radiation is used to send signals by cell phones and cordless phones. Radiofrequency is distinct from other types of radiations like X-rays. We don't know if RF radiation from cell phones can cause long-term health problems. However, the International Agency for Research on Cancer categorized radiofrequency radiation as a possible human carcinogen. Although the results of studies on the impact of cell phones on the human brain vary, the majority of research suggests a concerning association between cell phone use and brain tumors. Differences of opinion on cell phone research findings. At the root of the cell phone radiation debate, the majority of physicists believe that cell phone radiation can't possibly cause cancer. Other factors make it difficult to assess the impact of cell phone use, such as the fact that cancer takes a long time to develop, and that any link between cancer and cell phones could be caused by unknown exposure or traits. Despite epidemiological evidence to the contrary, the National Toxicology Program study, on the other hand, discovered for the first time that cell phone radiation can harm DNA. Furthermore, there is risk of bias and errors in data collection in these studies, which could lead to incorrect conclusions. Many researchers believe that the danger was understated and questioned the Interphone study. More research is required to determine the true impact of cell phones on the development of various cancers. Should we be concerned? Some people worry that cell phone radiofrequency energy will cause cancer or other serious health problems. The FDA believes that the weight of scientific evidence does not link exposure to radio frequency energy from the cell phone use with any health problems at or below the radio frequency exposure limit set by the Federal Communications Commission based on an evaluation of currently available information. Should people give up their cell phones? We currently lack the scientific evidence to link cell phone use to health issues. The use of cell phones is under scientific studies to see if it has any health consequences. However, it's also necessary to think about the advantages of cell phone. In an urgent or emergency circumstance, their use can be extremely beneficial and perhaps life-saving. Precautions you can take. The US Food and Drug Administration offers the following advice on RFR's potential health risks. To put more distance between your head and the cell phone, use speaker mode or a headset. Minimize the amount of time you spend on your cell phone. The cell phones emit radiation even when they are not in use. So keep your phone out of your pocket or anywhere else far from your body. The World Health Organization offers the following tips for reducing mobile phone exposure. Use a hands-free device, limit the number of calls you make and how long they last. Make phone calls in areas with good reception. Although more research is needed to determine the exact impact of cell phones on brain tumors and other health risks, the available evidence suggests that we should proceed with caution. People are completely dependent on their cell phones. As a result, some adults and children spend hours each day with their phones pressed against their ears. And majority of studies show that children are more susceptible to cell phone radiation than adults. Also, on the opposite side of the road, we can see people engrossed in their phones. As a result, some unfortunate events may occur in our lives. Cell phone use has drawbacks like distracted driving, upper back and neck pain, or an injury related to an exploding battery, though it is a rare case. Cell phones are incredible. They provide immediate access to data, communication, and documentation. Parents can use GPS tracking to keep their children safe. But we must remember that cell phones and other gadgets are necessities, not rights. As a result, it is up to us to be aware of our requirements. Meanwhile, you can stay safe by limiting your cell phone uses. Are you watching this video on your phone while walking or otherwise on the move? Please keep your phone aside and keep an eye on where you are going. If you like this video, do like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a great time.